Hello, everybody, and welcome back to The Outer Worlds with me, your host, Parallax. In the last video, we ran across cannibals and murdered them. And in this video, hopefully, let's see, M? Yes. And hopefully in this video, we'll find where the young boy has wandered off to. There was a lady in town who said that her son had gone missing and that she says that he has made it as far as, like, Providence something. You know what? Is there a way? Here we go. The secret people. You found the family living in the ruins of Stellar Bay. It's an odd place to reside. Oh yes, this is the cannibals, right? So now I need to speak with Velma at the fishery about the the family of cannibals. Look for Tucker. There you go. Amber Heights. Amber Heights. Can we make that our primary? Okay, so he's up here, right? And the reason why I kind of wanted to double check that is because I don't want to murder the marauders. There's a part of me that kind of respects that they have fought back against the local animals here, and they've like carved out an existence. I think that's pretty awesome. Because everything out here is like super deadly. And like the people in town, they won't come out here. Oh no.
Take your best shot, asshole.
This thing needs a bipod, that's what it needs. Yoink. Yoink. If you haven't played Squad, I would recommend you pick that up and play it. Squad is an insanely fun game. It might not be the game for everybody because my goodness, can it get on your nerves sometimes? But Squad is really, really fun. And it just reminded me because the LMGs in Squad, they have bipods to help steady them. It's just a nice, fun, realistic game. I think Squad pulls off better what immersion should look like, better than Star Citizen does. I actually was going to make a Star Citizen video, but I couldn't get the sound to work for some reason. It wouldn't go through my headphones. It would go through the speakers just fine, but not the headphones. But I played Star Citizen for about 6 hours yesterday, and I actually finally made money. Oh, those are more of the marauders. Let's leave them alone. I actually finally made money in Star Citizen, whereas before, I mean, I would spend 6 or 7 hours and I'd make maybe, 20,000 AUE or something. But yesterday, I actually sat down and figured out how to make real money. I'm up to $300,000 in Star Citizen, but Star Citizen tries to be super immersive, and it just comes off clunky. Like if you wanted to buy a water bottle to drink, you have to physically go over and pick up the water bottle to buy it. Then you physically have to look down at the water bottle with your eyes and say drink, and then he'll drink like maybe 20% of the bottle. Then you have to physically look down again and say drink again. Like I get what they're trying to do, but at the same time, it comes off as like that's not how real life works, We have 300 of this. What was this again? Our flamethrower, okay. Are these hooligans? Oh my god, we're gonna have to murder the marauders because the boy is in there. That sucks. I didn't want to do this. I really enjoyed the marauders. Like I said. Ooh, missed him. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That was nice. I like that. Oh, look at this guy. Dude, you look exactly like I want to look. Well, not exactly like I want to look like. Not now. Stop him. See if we can lead him. Oh yeah, we got him.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Dude, that was awesome. I love to see that little suit of armor fly through the air like that. That was impressive. Where'd he go? Where'd the suit of armor go? He landed back here somewhere, didn't he? Oh, I guess he... That's the only bad thing about this weapon is it turns everybody into little piles of ash, and it's very hard to loot them. Necklace, flamethrower. How are we doing on? Oh yeah, we got room for days. I really should try to get that sound working just so I can show you Star Citizen. I showed it to you once before, a long time ago. I ran one of the missions. And I think that mission was actually bugged. So I think when we ran it, like you really didn't get a good look about like what was happening. It's because the thing that was supposed to be there wasn't. My favorite missions in Star Citizens are the one where you have to go and rescue the person from the cave. I really do love that. Not the one where you have to shoot people, because that's a new one. Hold on, let me get a sip of coffee here. It's going to coffee is getting cold. I gotta drink the rest of it here. But it's not the one not the one where you go in there and you shoot a bunch of people, because that is one of the quests that you can get now, and those are very lucrative. Those are like $100,000 a pop. But this is the old one where someone has, like, they haven't heard from them in a week, so they dispatch you out there to see what happens, and usually you find the body. Usually you find the body, and then you get money for it. I just think the search and rescue aspect is pretty cool. I kind of hope they put more search and rescue stuff in the game. A lot of it now, you just go to crash sites and recover stuff, or you count bodies. Like, there's no rescuing people. I know that there's a med gun in the game now. That'd be really cool if they would include, like, going to a crash site and people are like hurt, and you start like healing everyone, and then they get up and they start like fixing the comms array and they restore power and everything. And I think that'd be pretty cool. Interesting they have the little symbols here. I wonder if those are the Marauder symbols. Because it, I mean, distinctly looks like somebody has a camp set up here. Maybe this was a Marauder camp, because I just murdered all of them and I can loot all their stuff and it doesn't say it's bad. It'd be hard to imagine this was part of the settlement and they'd be okay with me just stealing all this stuff. That was probably the Marauder camp. Can I go in there? Alright. Hello, hello! Terror on Monarch. I really wish you could put the gun down, like you could holster it, because I'm sure this is just not how you want to talk to people.
Hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet.
Oh, it's their symbol.
In it, you'll find everything you need
See
to know about
her
Graham,
hat.
his philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it. Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
Edgewater is now free too. You guys should reach out to them.
I know. It's quite revolutionary. We're a community here. No jobs, no shifts, just people who help each other.
Man,
You're
that's
welcome to
the
stay
way
with
right
us,
there.
So long as you can earn your keep.
I could do it too. One big happy family. There we go.
The new boy. Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly.
Oh, so he wants to be here.
Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Okay, cool. Let's go find him. Make sure that he's A-okay and not being coerced. It sounds like...
Town? Except for all the dead critters.
Well, that's what they eat, Pavarotti. They have to eat. Okay. Man, he looks a little bit like the guy...
Is it ain't worth it. It's gonna taste like sulfur all the same.
Nuh-uh. Taro's got that sweet blood.
So?
Oh, is this a planet where everything was covered in sulfur? Let's see if we can find our boy. Hello, young man. Oh, he's not a young... He's a
Looks
grown
like I'm
adult.
not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
It's Captain Parallax. Now let's go with Captain Hawthorne.
You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
I would, brother, if I wasn't already, you know, indebted to another gent.
I am not a little boy.
Got it.
Been
Got
one
it.
for decades,
Got
no
it.
matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision.
She is not.
According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat.
Yeah.
Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
Brother, listen, you are preaching to the choir. Going back to celebrate one way. So what are we going to do?
Stars, I don't know. My mama's a stubborn woman. She won't quit until I'm dead.
Then we say we found your body.
Oh, that might just work. You go back and tell her you found my body beside the road, all mangled and tore up. If she believes me dead, she won't look for me no more.
Good idea.
Oh, right. I guess you could take my daddy's ring. I've worn it ever since he died. Mama would recognize it right away. You take this back to Stellar Bay. Tell my mama I died and you found that on my body. I know it'll be hard on her, but it's the only way.
I agree, because she's going to keep sending people looking for him. And what if those people die? Like, what if those people get out and they get eaten by raptidons? Because she convinced them that her son was very little and that needed help. It sucks, but, you know, kind of how it goes. Man, I feel like this place has a lot more to offer than just that one little bitty baby quest. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's a lot here. Yeah, it's probably going to happen. We're probably going to go back or talk to the guy at the radio station. And there's... Oh, the air conditioner's on. Hold on. There we go. I know that maybe the AC isn't like super duper loud, but it might be distracting. Yeah, I guarantee we're going to have to go back to town. And then the guy who runs... Well, I forget the name of the place. Stellar Bay. The guy who runs Stellar Bay is going to be like, oh, you got to go take out...
Colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling? Being in space?
Look, it's just Ellie.
But he's probably gonna be like, you gotta go take out them iconoclasts. You gotta go rip them up by the root. Okay, so the Marauders did nothing to us, so I don't really feel like killing the Marauders. But while we're out here, so I have that done. Where are the secret people? Where do I gotta go? The Fisher. Okay, it's there, back in town. Investigate left field toss ball betting. Well, that's back in town as well. The frightened engineers all the way back in Edgewater. So how about we go back into town and we get these 3 side quests situated before we do the main quest. And I tell you what, we'll do these 3 side quests. We'll turn them in, or we'll get them done, and then we'll run back to Edgewater and we'll try to get that situated, just so it's off our books. You know what I mean? Because it's been there for a while. Oh, you know what? Let's fast travel like they do in the movies. Look at that. Is it this? Why would you fast travel pointing me out that way when I've come to this place? Like, that doesn't... Oh, because I guess you could have fast traveled into Stellar Bay. I did not. I fast traveled to the door. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Hey, there's DLC for this game, and I really should buy it, but I'm not going to, because I'd hate for the DLC to be part of... You know what? Yeah, I'll go ahead and buy it. Because my thought process was I didn't want the DLC to interfere with the main game, right?
Sure. Best part is when they
sorry.
pay us.
We never really had new folks in Edgewater, except the captain. Kind of hard to make new friends when everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in disguise. A lot of people out here ain't that nice.
But I didn't want it to mess...
Get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Wow. Okay. Don't really like the look of that place at all. That's right. That's right. Don't you eyeball me. Man, I always felt like this was felt like I was inside of a house the entire time, but okay, there we go. All right.
Hey, Velma, I got your caffeinoid pills.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Just the usual. Any word on Braxton?
Nothing. Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either. Give me those pills, will you?
Here you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead.
All right. So I guess
Look,
she's looking
you can
for.
tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right?
Okay.
She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Nope. I just yeah, I'm just looking around.
Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately.
I can understand.
First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Yes. Might
Braxton,
know something about
he's
that.
in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
I've got some bad news about Braxton.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
No.
That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Yeah. It's a rotten way to go, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
Nope, just telling you your friend was eaten by cannibals. That's pretty much it. Who's Cap? Yeah, we'll talk to you about that.
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
So she is
Caleb
coarse.
Herrick. Runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean,
Thank you,
everything
Pavarotti.
smells in here, but something's fishy. Wait.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
Pay them more. Pay them more. There you go.
Because we've got a budget, all right? And in case you haven't noticed, MSI doesn't exactly have a lot of spare bits on hand.
They do. They tell you they don't, but they do.
Not on Monarch. Sanjar threw out the old work mandates and penalties.
That's good.
Sure. Until your workers start making ridiculous demands.
Like being paid more to do the work that you need done? Nope. That's completely reasonable. All right. Well, you got your hands full there, kiddo. Oh, I just get a... like I just got a text message, but my phone didn't beep. Family matter? Oh yeah, let's go talk to the mom. Let's get this done. He's all the way back toward the beginning. Can I just walk out here? I feel like that's a street over there. Doop-a-doop-doop. Doop-a-doop-doop.
Poor Braxton. I don't want to think
I could take him. I have to sneeze. Oh, sorry about that. Ooh.
Dr. Ellie, you ever wonder if maybe we got some things in common?
This isn't another thing about wrenches and guns, is it?
Because you're a surgeon and I'm a mechanic. We both fix things, heal them up.
Hate to break it to you, but before I got to Groundbreaker, I fixed more noses than bones. Nowadays, I probably shoot more than I save.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's rough. Hey there. Also got some sad news for you.
Please tell me you found my baby boy. Where is he? Where's my little Tucker?
Sorry.
No,
He's dead.
That can't be true. Not my little boy, not my baby.
Yeah.
Wait, are you sure it wasn't someone else? Maybe my little boy's all right. How could you know it was him?
Well, found this ring here on the body.
His ring. His daddy gave it to him and he never took it off since. How did you... No, no, it can't be. He's
Yeah.
not dead, not my child, not my sweet Tucker.
Yeah, sorry.
I always look out for him.
Yep.
Take the money. Just please leave me to grieve.
Yeah, sorry about that, lady. And see, I don't, because he's not dead, folks, okay? He's not dead. So don't go into the comments about how I'm a horrible person. Her son's not dead. He's out there. He's fine. He's fine. And I hope that that the audio is good. Let's make this an audio check. If you heard everything that she said and the audio was good, then maybe leave that comment for me. I wouldn't mind that one. Just, I had one fella leave a comment saying that he couldn't hear things, and I knew that was an issue. Like, I knew that was a problem, so I worked on it as best I could. Don't mind me just changing out my flamethrower in the middle of the street, which probably would make a lot of people nervous. I tell you what, if I was at one of those protests and some of those boys rolled up with their AR-15s, you know, like 7 of them rolled up with AR-15s and their drop leg holsters and their masks and everything, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Some might think that would make you more prone to shooting somebody, but you can't start a fight to finish it. That's what they told us in the CCW class, is that you can't put a pistol, you know, on your hip, hide it, go into a place, start a fight, just so you can finish it with that pistol.
You're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial Age Mammoths.
Lie. What is all that? I play for Auntie Cleo's Darlings. Don't you recognize me? Oh, this is neat. Let's try doing this, because there's a lot of things here. It's like person plus 2. So maybe this person will trust us 2 more levels.
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you? But what are you doing on Monarch?
It's part of a goodwill tour.
Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought.
Of course you're not.
So, what can I do for you?
You can tell me why that guy was murdered.
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
That's what they did. They called him Terrible Teeth Isaac.
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around.
Oh yeah, Elijah.
They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
That sounds like it. I'll make them pay. Thanks for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
I really wanted to ask her about the transmission too, because one of the options was the transmissions are getting clogged or something. Oh, let's do 5 there. Let's just save it. Let's go meet up with the bullies, the toss ball bullies that hang out behind the yacht club. And this game just needs grenades. You know what would be cool? If this was our second playthrough and we knew where they were going to be, so we just put like landmines and explosives back there. And then when the girl's like, I'll make them pay, and we just pull out the detonator and explode it and kill them, that'd be hilarious.
You're not listening to a word, are you?
Look, my back aches and everything smells like fish. I just want to enjoy my beer.
Perhaps this way.
You don't much like me, huh, Dr. Ellie?
It's nothing personal. I'm just not the touchy-feely type.
Yes, here we go.
Fine with the others.
La 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 la. Is that a flamethrower?
You gotta
Just...
stop taking things so personal. You're setting yourself up for a letdown.
Oh, girls, this is not the time. This is not the time, girls. Alright, let me do all the talking, okay? Hello! I'm like Batman.
Who the fuck are you? This
We're not playing Who the Fuck Am I? We're playing
This is our
Who the Fuck Are You?
Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
Oh, yeah? I know you murdered Isaac.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
True. Wrong answer. Oh, I just lit up Pavarotti. Go, Ellie. Oh, what's wrong? Ooh. Yay! We avenged his death by killing 5 people. That'll show the evildoers of the world. Thug. All he had was like one thing on him. That stinks. Whoa, what's all this now? Oh, that's stealing. We can't steal. Apparently all that stuff belongs to the great citizens of Stellar Bay. But we did level up. Let's go ahead and do that. Is it just skills this time? No perks. So... medical leadership. We were close to something. We were close to getting something to like 40 or 60. We were going to get like another deal. Was it lockpick? I think it was lockpick. Let's get lockpick to 50. This one right here. Oh, you know what? This is lagging behind a lot. Let's get that up to 40 at least. And then I'm going to put 2 into long guns. Alright, apply that. Perfect. Okie dokie. Let's look at the journal here. And now we need to go tell him that someone has avenged the murder of Isaac. Not Isaac, hold on. What was the kid's name? They just call him the dead man. They're just like a dead man's apartment. The girl called him something. The girl called him a name. I forget what his name was, though. Nell, the girl, yeah. Anyway, we'll just call him the dead man. We have avenged the dead man. Hello!
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Of course, yes. Oh no, you have a meeting with me. Let's do it.
You'd be a hit in Byzantium.
Did you hear that power play, Celia? Not like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here?
Murder. I'm charting my own path, going where the wild takes me. I'm just looking for the information broker.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
I don't think you're going to be getting any more Saltuna. Oh, maybe they do make Saltuna here. That's interesting. Hey, you could always be both. If I have to eat one more... Ooh, here, science project pass off as food in this. Nope.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments.
Wow.
I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
If you're free, the other corporations on you during the... Yeah.
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
You guys have made it
We've
work
kept
for 10
ourselves in
years.
business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why not embrace
Exactly
that?
what I would have said if I'd been paying attention.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
That's a coward's answer.
I have people to look after. I need to be practical.
That's why Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
Oh.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying
You
to
see
do.
that's the thing here. It makes you slaves. It doesn't make you, I mean, free and safe as a slave. What's the plan?
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Mm-hmm. How long did it take you to figure out you need to defend your city?
And a Mantisaur problem. And a Marauder problem.
Many, many problems, but they can all be solved with a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Oh, I have to give it to him. I don't have another option.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
great.
I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less. What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
I don't think the board will see that as good. So you do want to go against the board. Ridiculous.
What Mr. Nandi means is that we have some rather momentous information to deliver to the board. Or we will, with your help.
I just wanted to tell you about the murder I solved. I didn't really want to be pulled into all this.
I have reason to believe that one of
I told
the
you
other
this was going to happen,
corporations is
though. I told you.
operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Is it really illegal if the board's the one that makes the rules in the first place?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board. You really think so?
Don't encourage him.
I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out.
Mm-hmm.
If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
I thought Fallbrook was on a different planet, but I suppose Fallbrook is here somewhere, and I just haven't discovered it yet. Is Fallbrook the place? No, that was Ember Greens or something.
That's part of the problem. She has certain ambitions for Stellar Bay, and I fear my asking her would give her the leverage she's been looking for.
Oh no, I wonder if we were supposed to give her the Bolt 52 instead of him, if we wanted to go that route. They didn't give me a choice, like I had to give it to him. So go to Fallbrook and get the location of the legal corporate facility, and
Once
then
you subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
right.
A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
Of course. Now, can I talk about the... Yes.
But that's terrible. What happened? But that means we won't be able to log their testimonies. If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stellar Bay, it's proper documentation for legal matters.
Well, you know, hope in one hand. Mm-hmm.
Always a shame when tempers get the better of good sense.
Always.
Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
Appreciate it. I found your review on a terminal in the AMRSR building. Ooh, let's bring this up.
This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career.
This, I wonder, oh, is this the guy who they were like don't
Well,
promote him?
My youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
Your left kidney.
One of the executives required a transplant.
He's lucky they didn't want a liver or a heart.
I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects.
Did it?
Apparently not.
That's what you get for giving so much of yourself over to a corporation.
Perhaps they were right. After all, what have I built? Stellar Bay is barely keeping afloat.
Dude, it's been going for 10 years on its own, and it has a myriad of problems, and you're making it work. Like, why would you want to go back to a corporate? Start your own corporation. Start your own corporation. Be the head of the board.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
There you go.
Perhaps there's something to that.
Of course there is.
Thank you for that. Was there something else?
I think that's it. I really just want to leave, but let's
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes.
maybe we can talk them out. Oh, no. You know what? I'm
What
done.
can I do for you?
I'm outie. I'm out of here. I'm gone. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear anymore. Let's look at our journal here. What do we have? Faction quest. The errors unseen. All right, let's get back to the boat. Let's maybe we can land at the real landing pad now that we have unlocked. Now that we've unlocked it. There we are. Honey, I'm home. I do kind of like it too, because when we go in here, we're going to be off the planet in space.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time.
No, I didn't bring you anything. I'm so sorry. We have to go back to Edgewater. Rose, yeah, Edgewater. We don't have to, but we gotta close out the books on this quest.
Above Edgewater, Captain.
Thank you. You have the con till I get back. We'll leave Ellie behind and we'll take Sam with us because we're not going to see any action down here, so it'll be okay. Okay, let's open this up. The Frightened Engineer. Look, it's going to tell us where that thing is at. See? Engineering Volume 2. So good.
Dirt alert! Dirt alert!
What's that? Whoa! Why are we being... Oh, that's right. We, forgot. We're wanted here. We're wanted individuals. Hopefully we can just find this book and we can get out of here. One should be living here. They have no power. They should probably be over at the other place. Like realizing like their Like this place is no good for anybody. Flee the city. Oh, this Altoona thing still has power. We're gonna go ahead and save right here just in case things get extremely out of hand. These people are okay. Oh, it's up the elevator. Oh no, we turned off the power. I don't know if we can use the elevator to get up there. Oh, there must be stairs. Yeah, there's stairs right here. Hopefully. Field. Oh, did we turn ourselves off from this quest? Oh, it's right there. Oh no! It doesn't have to be like this.
Putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
It didn't have to end up like that, brother. It didn't have to go that way. Let's just fast travel out of here. I don't really want to murder anybody else. Geothermal plant. Oh, there are hostiles nearby. We're gonna have to leave the city. I really don't think there are any hostiles. I think everybody here who didn't like us is gone. This person seems okay with us being here. Look at that. So few people went this route. That they didn't even bother. They didn't even bother programming what would happen to the people after, like a gunfight at the Altoona canning factory. They're just like, oh, no one's gonna go that route. Don't worry about it. No one would be that crazy. I'm not crazy. It's not the yeah, there it is. Yes. Finally, we'll be accepted at this place. No one's gonna try to attack us. Look at all the power they have here. Free-range chickens, the wind blowing through the trees, delicious fruits hanging off the vine. This right here is paradise. And when everybody dies, they get fed into the thing in there to make fertilizer. This is a guy who has a crush on Pavarotti, by the way. This will be the last time we speak with him.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Part 2.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
I love her last name, by the
Glad we
way.
could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Okay. We are out of here. Would be nice to sell before we leave. Yes. Now the lady who runs this place, did we ever go back and talk to her after the... I know. Let's go talk to her one last time, and let's just kind of see if she has anything to say about what's happened.
That low, pleasant hum of electricity. It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well.
Thanks.
I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence.
So what happens
Time's
now?
come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go.
Yeah, I'm not going to bring up any of this stuff here because I don't want her to be like, well, you know, we really don't have the room. I'll just be like, well, then this is
You're
goodbye.
welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
Nah, I got to go rescue all the other people on the colony ship. And then maybe when all the people have been rescued and enough blood has been spilled, maybe I'll come back here. And there we go. Look at that. We only have the main quest and a faction quest. Our side quest is done. Sam, what's wrong with Sam here? Oh, he gets a perk. Oh, I don't know what his ability is. That's cool. Let's do that. That's more damage to automaticals. Or atomic, what do they call them? Automechanicals. Alright. And on that note, we're also going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching, folks. Our backlog of quests has been cleared. The next thing we're going to do is going to try to find that Fallbrook place. And then make sense of that. So thank you for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.